All right, so what's up, y'all? It's Boone, and I'm making this video specifically because a lot of people ask me, how does hard money work? What the hell is hard money, and how does that all come together? And I utilize hard money lending a lot. I use it a hell of a lot for my deals, for my properties. So this is something I do recommend. You just got to be mindful how you use it because it can put you in a jam if you don't utilize hard money correctly. So we're going to understand what is hard money. So you have traditional funding, you have hard money funding, and you have private. Traditional funding is pretty much Wells Fargo, Bank of America, the bigger banks that are giving out bigger money based off of you. They're lending off of you, your credit, your W-2s, your tax returns, your bank statement. They're lending off of you, and they're asking for everything from you but your blood type, pretty much everything. So these are the bigger banks. And then you have private money where like, hey, I'm just calling my friend, yo, Joe, let me hold $20,000. Yo, Joe, let me hold $100,000 to buy this property. I give you back X in return. And they're not literally asking any documentation from me. We're just putting it together on our deal. We might have a contract, but it's not too much. They're asking, let me see your statements. Let me see this. Let me see that. That's called private money. I'm getting it from privately from someone. But then you have something called hard money, which is in between. So hard money is they ask for a little bit of documents like traditional. They give the money quick like private, but it's a nice blend. So hard money may ask for, let's say, let me see your last 2 months bank statements, but they might not ask for no tax returns. They might not ask for any credit. They might ask for credit, but the main thing is there's an asset-based lending. So they're lending off of the asset. They want to make sure the asset, the house, the building that you are buying actually makes sense. And they do a 70% loan to value. So that means they're only lending up to 70% of what the building is worth. So let's say it's worth $100,000. They're only lending up to 70% because they want to make sure there's still some skin, some equity left in the deal. And they're not literally over lending and there could be a jam and they're jammed up. So the good thing about hard money is they can lend in less than 30 days. A lot of traditional funding needs at least 30 days. That's the difference. Some hard money lenders can lend between 7 and 30 days, where traditional, they start at 30. It can go from 30 to 60 days. Private money, you can get the money same day tomorrow. So it's a nice blend between these two. The only downside to hard money is, which I want to explain to you guys, the only downside to hard money is that the interest rate is higher. But if you buy a property that you know you really ran your numbers, really did your due diligence, and you're not getting into a deal that's way over what you can handle as far as construction, as far as rehabbing, as far as fixing the property up, you can get in and get out. It's been deals where I bought properties and I was only fixing the property up for 60 days. So I got in and I got out before the interest actually accrued and actually started hitting me. So, but now where interest rates, where hard money lenders, the interest rate can go between 9% to 12%. Me personally, I would not sign any deal that's over 12%. If you get anything under 9%, that's freaking love. But me personally, I wouldn't do anything over 12%, and it really ranges between that. That's how it works with the interest rates. The second thing that you want to be mindful of when, and these are also questions you want to ask. What is your interest rate? That's one question that you want to ask the hard money lender. The second thing, the other kind with interest rate, they charge fees, but their fees are called origination fees. So what origination fee is 1% of the total loan amount. So if you're buying a property and you're getting a loan with a lender and the loan is $100,000 and the lender says we charge a 1 point means 1%. So that means you times $100,000 by 1%, which is $1,000. So they're going to charge you a $1,000 fee. Typically, which is generous, lenders charge 3%. 2 to 3%. So that means if you're getting a $100,000 loan, they charge you 3 points. And remember, a point is a percent. So 3 points is actually 3%. So that means they're charging you a $3,000 fee on this deal because it's a $100,000 loan. I hate origination fees because origination fees is like toll booth. It doesn't go towards anything. It's just the cost of doing business. That's how lenders make their money on a friend, and the interest is how they make money on the back end. So they charge you origination fee so that they can make money up front for them doing paperwork and different things like that. You want to see if you can negotiate that. hey, look, listen, this is a bigger deal, you know, X, Y, and Z. Can I negotiate to maybe 2%, maybe 2.5%? This is how they actually make their money, so it's not standard. You can negotiate that. I've negotiated origination fees all the time. They're not going to get rid of it. I want to make it clear. They're not going to disappear the origination fee, and if you do, you're the GOAT. But they will discount it maybe by 1/4 point, 1/2 point to make it work for you. So you want to ask them, what is the origination fee? What exactly is the origination fee? The next thing you want to ask them, the terms. So what I mean by terms, what is the length of the loan? Usually when it comes to lending, when it comes to hard money lending, they do a short term. They do 9 months or 12 months. So when we ask them, hey, is this a 9-month term or is this a 12-month term? Sometimes they go past that, but you want to ask them, if I need to extend, how much does it cost to extend? Because when you extend the loan past the term, the 9 or 12 months, they charge you an extension fee. Extension fee may be 1 or 2% of whatever the total loan amount. So you want to make sure that you're not sticking in this house too long to where you're paying too many fees or where it's just not worth it anymore. I've been there before. I don't want you guys to go through the same thing. So look, these are 3 questions that you guys want to ask them. And also, is there any prepay penalties? If I pay this loan off faster than the 9 months, if I get in and get out within 90 days, is there a fee, a penalty for me to prepay this stuff? So these are some of the things that hopefully you guys understand hard money a little bit better. These are 4 questions you want to ask them. What is the interest rate? What is the origination fees? What are the terms? And is there a prepay penalty? And also, obviously, what is my down payment? Are you guys covering all of the purchase price or a percentage of the purchase price? And also, are you guys covering all of the construction budget because they will pay for the house to get fixed up as well? How does that work? So what is the numbers that you are covering, the percentage of the deal that you are covering? So these are questions you want to ask. Hopefully, guys, this helped out a lot. Hopefully, this, guys, makes sense to you guys. If it doesn't, rewind it back, play it back. And if it doesn't, click the link. And I got in the bio where I'm having a free training to give you guys even more information just on this topic. So hopefully, you guys enjoy this. Let's get it.